Miami has the Dolphins, the world's worst football team. They drop the ball from throw to throw, and it is just obscene. They cannot run, they cannot pass, and what the hell's defense? If you root for Miami, you have no common sense, cause they're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins are a joke, cause they're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins always choke.
Look, I know we're going to be losing pretty much all the games this season.
We just trade away maybe the best young left tackle in the game, a productive wide receiver in Kenny Stills. You're seeing all these guys leaving the organization. So as a veteran player, you think to yourself, are we really trying to win here?
Miami's got the Dolphins. It makes me want to cry. Their seasons start off promising, then their fans want to die. I honestly don't blame them, cause I'd be f***ing done. Their best QB in 15 years was Chad Pennington, cause they're the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. I'd rather get hit by a truck than cheer the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins f***ing suck.
Oh, come on, Chris. We had the league's only perfect season.
Oh yeah, when was that, like 50 years ago?
Yeah, well, we had Dan Marino. He was the best quarterback to never win a Super Bowl.
When did he last play, like 20 years ago? And yeah, you're right, still no Super Bowl.
That's a side issue, okay?
Also, you got completely stomped again last week.
We're rebuilding.
You've been rebuilding since 1974.
Shut up, dude. This is bullshit, and you know it, okay? We have Ryan Fitzpatrick, a.k.a. Fitzmagic, and after 5 games when he sucks again, then we have Josh Rosen, who wasn't even good enough for Arizona Cardinals, but still, that's okay. Plus, we have 5 Canes on the roster, Chris. 5 freaking Miami Hurricanes. Trent Harris, Alan Hearns, Danny Isadora, and I don't know the names of the other ones, but we have 5, damn it. Canes.
Oh, oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful, Dolphins fans. Oh, Miami, no. You see, it's the hope that kills you. It's the hope that freaking kills you. Listen, I'm going to make this an open panel in about 15 minutes, but I got to say what I got to say first, man. This game couldn't have played out better. Buffalo didn't look invincible. That's a plus. And the Dolphins had a lead in the fourth quarter. And then the snowstorm started to hit. You know, where was the snow at? They're throwing snowballs at our players, and they're throwing snowballs at us. I mean, I guess that's kind of payback for, I don't know. Not giving the Buffalo Bills any shade in hot-ass Miami earlier in this season. I guess that is kind of payback. I mean, I know y'all ain't complaining about the snowballs. I mean, if it was me, shit, I would have been throwing snowballs at Tyreek Woman Beater Hill. At least he knows what it feels like to get punched in the mouth. Oh, the Miami Dolphins. Fourth quarter collapse. You had, a 8-point lead in the fourth quarter. And then it started to snow, and then Josh Allen did what Josh Allen usually does in these situations. Came up clutch. All the referees. Bill Vinovich. I told you, bro, any game that Bill Vinovich is refereeing, you better watch out. He's the one who rigged the Super Bowl between the Niners and the Chiefs. I told y'all. Y'all didn't want to believe me, though. But it is what it is, right? I mean, moral victories, right? Moral victories. That's what I've been hearing right now. At least we didn't get blown out. At least we kept it to a field goal. I mean, after 22 years of not winning a playoff game, after 7 years of not making the playoffs, after damn, how long has it been? 14 years since you hosted a home playoff game, since you won the division. You would think more victories would be, I don't know, the last thing that you guys would be talking about right now. But here we are. And just to show you how bad these Dolphins fans are down, they're down bad. Look at this. This life of a millennial Gen Z Dolphins fan. Let's see what these comments say. It's getting later in the season, the weather is getting colder, and games mean more now. But one thing that stays the same, it's all better with Pepsi. Don't forget the 12 pack on your next door run. Haven't witnessed a postseason win in my life. Christ. I can't explain how heartbroken I am. As a 32-year-old lifelong fan, this was going to be the biggest December win in my lifetime. And I watched it just fade into another forgettable L. I can see we're improving, but I just want wins like that so bad. Me too, bro. Late 30s here and feel the same. Feels like death, taxes, and our fins losing in the snow are the only things certain in life. 30 plus years of hope with absolutely nothing to show for it, so you'll understand why playing better than last week isn't good enough for me. 33-year-old long-suffering fan here. Thanks for putting it into words. Season's over. Sad. Gen X too. Hell, in terms of heartbreakers, it's probably worse for Gen X because y'all lived through the Super Bowl losses. Although I'd prefer that to never even sniffing the Super Bowl in my lifetime as a fan. We're really about to go winless in December. Very possible. Another failure after the snap for the Dolphins. Been a fan for around 18 years now. What's a playoff win? Couldn't tell you. Yep. Best season is still that magical 2008 one, beating the Jets in week 17 to make the playoffs. Looking forward to our 9-8 finish this year. That shit funny to me. Listen, everyone. Chill, relax. Bills fans, I know y'all happy. Congratulations. Y'all won the division for a third straight season, even though it is a Mickey Mouse division until you win a Super Bowl, or at least get to one, you know. But this is not about Buffalo fans. I gotta applaud Buffalo fans for putting these peasants in their rightful place. Putting these peasants right in their rightful place, back in no man's land, you know. So congratulations to the Buffalo Bills. You clinched your playoff spot. It's looking like you will, hopefully, if in my scenario, if it was played out the way I want it to, I hope you win out until that last game of the season where you can rest your starters when you ain't got nothing to play for. So you can rest up Josh Allen and, I don't know, just give your good buddy Tyson matched at work. You know, we've been cool, we've been cordial. Rest your starters, let us sneak into the playoffs over Miami. I think that will be a pretty good gift, don't you think? I mean, I've done you guys so good. I've been hyping you up, pumping your tires. I think that would be pretty nice, don't you think, Buffalo fans? But, you know, we have a mutual hatred for the Miami, the dumb fins, the fraud fins, the Dolphins, you know, and I think we you know, you scratch our back, we scratch yours. We beat them in 2 weeks, and you let us win to get into the playoffs last week of the season. But with that being said, man, listen, I'm gonna let y'all. Well, hold on, I got some more stuff before I get into this playoff machine. Let's see here. Let's see, what did I want to show here? Oh God, it's really funny. That shit funny to me. Oh, Tyson doesn't know what he's talking about. Nah, Tyson's just a hater. This year's gonna be different, Master at Work. I tell you, it's gonna be different this season. It's gonna be different. This is not the same old Dolphins anymore. I'm telling you, this is a different team. We got a franchise quarterback who's playing like an MVP. We got a pregnant woman beater in Tyreek Hill and a penguin and penguins can they don't mind the snow and the cold weather. And we got a head coach who's the analytical nerd from San Francisco who, you know, doesn't even claim his own blackness. We got all these new weapons and we got a nice offensive line now too. And Teron Armstead, and we got we got Mike Gesicki. We got a good solid defense. What is it? Bottom 20 defense in the league right now. Can't stop a fucking nosebleed. Javon Holland want to round his mouth all over social media about how these fans don't believe in us. Why wouldn't they believe in us? I don't understand it. I don't know, Javon Holland. Have you looked up the Dolphins' history the past 20 years? Maybe they have a reason to be skeptical about, I don't know, is this another December Dolphins collapse like every freaking season? Or, I don't know, Javon Holland, why don't stop running your mouth and maybe you want to cover, Dawson Knox. Oh, my God. You damn right. I'm a hater. I'm the biggest. I don't want to apologize for hate. Hey, player hating ain't easy. It ain't easy being a player hater. I hate the Dolphins. I hate your franchise. I don't really hate your fans. Your fans are actually commenting to me. But if you want to say I hate your fans, I hate your fans too. I hate the amount of delusion that you walk through your fanhood with all this delusion, and every year I gotta prove you wrong. You're 0-3 since the greatest tweet in the history of Dolphins Twitter was posted, which was by me. The greatest tweet in the history of Dolphins Twitter was posted 3 weeks ago. I told you that this was going to happen. You didn't want to listen to me, though. I told you to enjoy the Texans win because it will be the last win you will have this season. And since then, Tua shit himself against the 49ers. He shit himself on a national stage in primetime versus Herbert. And then, well, you can't really blame Tua now, can you? But although the last drive, he did have the ball to go ahead and win you the game, and you couldn't even get you in field goal range. You punted the ball back to Josh Allen, and then Josh Allen shoved it down your throat at the end of the game. That's what a franchise quarterback does. He puts the team on his shoulders, goes out and wins your team the game. Something that Tua can't do when it matters. I'm not talking about September. I'm not talking about October. I'm not talking about November. No, I'm talking about when that sphincter starts to clench, and all you need is your quarterback to lead you to a victory to get you in the dance. And your quarterback time after time after time shits himself. Buffalo rookie season, Tennessee sophomore season, and now look at the last 3 games. Really, you would have been okay if you would have just won one of these past 3 games. He couldn't do it. He just doesn't have that dog in him. But Tua had this many yards, and did you see the touchdown to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, the yards after the catch? That's all Tua. He kept us in the game. He blew an 8-point lead late in the fourth quarter. And when the flurry started to flurry, and it flurried, his sphincter tightened up and he couldn't get the job done. You can talk about your defense, but whose fault is that? Whose fault is that your defense is trash? Trash. Isn't that Mike McDaniel's fault? Because isn't he responsible for hiring Josh Boyer as your defensive coordinator? That's like how I blame Belichick for hiring Matt Patricia as the OC. You should be blaming Mike McDaniel. It's funny how you didn't have these defensive problems when you had Brian Flores. It's funny how that goes, isn't it? I bet you wish you had at least you wish you had B-Flow as your DC. I know that for sure. Oh, you're on your hands and knees right now begging for a DC, but you ain't got one. And what did I tell you, Dolphins fans? Defense wins championships. Defense gets you into the playoffs. Defense wins you playoff games. So even if your offense is dinking and dunking and clicking and sticking, you don't have the defense to back up your so-called high-powered offense. At the end of the day, Dolphins fans. Oh, I want you Dolphins fans to keep talking to me about 4-0. 4-0. Oh, he's 4-0 against Mac. He's 4-0 against the Patriots. I promise you this. In 2 weeks from now, it's going to... Listen, I know I have 6 Super Bowls. I know I have to polish my rings from time to time so they won't get dusty. I got to dust off these rings every once in a while. You never know. Y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all got your rings, your 2 rings that you won is buried with Don Shula's skeleton. You got to open up his coffin and just so you can see those 2 rings. That's how old and dusty your motherfucking rings are. Me, I could just, go to the mantle. Which ring do I want to wear today? Oh, I like that Super Bowl. That was the Super Bowl we came back against the Falcons 28-3. Or how about the Super Bowl when we held the Rams to 3 points? Or what about that first Super Bowl when Adam Vinatieri kicked that game-winning field goal? Or how about that Super Bowl when Brady led us back down 14 points against, the Butler did it against the Seahawks? Or how about that Super Bowl against the Eagles when we, cemented the dynasty? Or how about that second Super Bowl when Vinatieri kicked us that second Super Bowl win? Oh, I got so many to choose from, Dolphins fans. You know what you Dolphins fans have? You go talk to your grandfather, sit him down, say, Granddad, well, can you show me that old VCR cassette Dolphins collection that you had back there, young Gramps? The VCRs weren't created back in the 1970s. I can show you on Betamax. Your grandfather goes out and go get the Betamax tapes, put them in, and you say, Grandpa, why these Betamax tapes black and white? Why these Betamax tapes got black and white? I can't see. I don't just see no color. And you go to your granddad, and granddad goes like, well, back here, youngin', back in my day, the Dolphins used to celebrate the parade in horse and buggy. See, when we won Super Bowls, we used to get the horse and the carriage out. We used to celebrate. That's back when we were good. But Grandpa, listen here, youngin', I don't know when it's gonna be. Man, that young kid there, Tua, he looked pretty good. He didn't look too good the first 2 years, but he's starting to come a cricket tonight. And that coach there you got there, Mike McDaniel, he looking kind of good too. But Daddy, it's the December Dolphins again. They doing it again. They doing it again. And then you go to your granddaddy, and your granddaddy sits you down on his lappy, and granddad said, listen, it wasn't my choice to make you a Dolphins fan. It wasn't my choice. My great granddaddy used to swim with the Dolphins back in the 1860s, back in those Japanese days. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I'm sorry to make you a Dolphin fan, but it comes with the territory. Come with the territory. Anyway, Dolphins fans, listen, man, you pathetic scum peasant franchise. I tried to tell you and I warned you so many times that this was going to happen. You didn't want to listen to old master at work, you hear me? You didn't want to listen to old master at work trying to tell you that I've been going through this for years. I've been clipping you bums ever since YouTube was invented. I got clips dating back all the way back from 2000. Was it 2000? Was it 2007? When y'all motherfuckers went 1-15? I got clips of your fan base bitching all the way back when, won't he? This ain't nothing new for me. I'm gonna put it in perspective for you. You know I'm a huge fan of TD. I respect him as a fan. He's a lifelong fan. You gotta be listen, bro. I can't really call a Dolphins fan. There's no such thing as a bandwagon Dolphins fan. I mean, what bandwagon? What bandwagon is there? I mean, y'all. As far as I'm concerned, as long as I've been alive, y'all haven't been relevant. Y'all haven't been relevant. But like I said, TD. Listen, TD has been on YouTube. I think since 2022. I found him in 2018. Either way, he has never seen his team play in a playoff game. Dudley Do Wrong has never seen his team play in a playoff game. I'm talking about since YouTube. I'm not talking about, before they started uploading content. All your little favorite Dolphins content creators that I know, besides D1 Chosen, you know what I'm saying? Besides D1 Chosen, but I'm talking about the mainstream Dolphins content creators that y'all watch. K Flexin, Dudley Do Wrong, TD, the copyright infringement nerd, who tried to scam me out of a PS4, by the way. I'll probably bring that up. I mean, PS5. I'll bring up the copyright nerd during Hate Week. I got a story for y'all. He really tried to scam me. Listen, I'm going to tease that for later. I'm going to tease that for Hate Week. In 2 weeks when we play. I'll expose him in 2 weeks. There isn't a Dolphins content creator that exists on this platform besides D1 Chosen that I know. Because I've known D1 since 2014? 2014, because y'all made the playoffs in 2016, so he was here. I remember watching him when he was here. But there is no Dolphins content creators that y'all know. Dolphins fan content, Dolphin fanatic, or freaking Miami sports music. I don't give a hell who it is. Y'all have not seen your team even compete in a playoff game. So explain to me why. Explain to everybody, Dolphins fans, why I should believe you that this is a season that will change. Explain it to me. And even if by the skin of your chinny chin chin, by the luck of the Irish or the football gods bless you a playoff berth, why in the hell would anybody believe, especially after this last 3 weeks, that Shaw will go on the road and win a playoff game? Explain it to me. Explain it to me like it's 1999. Like I'm Prince. Explain it to me. Y'all can't, because it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. But here, I got the kicker, Dolphins fans. I'm about to show you why your season is about to be officially over. You ready for this one? Oh, you gonna like this. And this could actually happen in a matter of a couple hours. Or at least until the end of the day. You see this here, old Dolphin? This is y'all gotten real familiar with the playoff machine, Dolphins fans. Y'all got real familiar with this one. And let me make this so y'all can see this. See, Dolphins fans, y'all gotten on real familiar with this here playoff machine, because y'all been using this little thing for a long, long time. Like I can't wait till Dudley Do Wrong's next video. You know that episode of Always Sunny in Philadelphia? And Charlie has a chalkboard and he has a string there and a string here. You know, what's the name of that damn episode? I gotta look this up now. This is gonna piss me off. Let me see here. Charlie String. Always Sunny. Pepe Sylvia. See here, Dolphins, Pepe Sylvia. This is the Pepe Sylvia. Okay? And as we currently stand, the Miami Dolphins are in the playoffs. Even with your loss. But do you know how this can change in a blink of an eye tomorrow? And this isn't far-fetched. This isn't me digging some shit out of my ass to make y'all feel even worse than you feel right now. No, this is realistic. This is realistic. As you can see here on this here Pepe Sylvia playoff machine, something that you Dolphins fans have come accustomed to using for a very long time, but somehow just haven't figured it out yet. Because when this playoff here machine is over with by week 18 and the playoff seeding has been finished, you seem to not be on this motherfucker here, Pepe Sylvia current playoff here picture machine. Okay? Oh, speaking of the Patreon link, I'm going to let it... Listen, don't worry about the Patreon link. I'm going to make it an open panel for everybody to join. And especially open to you Dolphins fans that somehow... You know what's hilarious? Is we've done the AFC's Roundtable all year, and we've gotten at least 10K views on every single AFC's Roundtable live stream. It just so happens that the one stream where the Dolphins know they're going to lose to Buffalo, and the Dolphins come off an historic ass kicking against Justine Herbert, that's our lowest stream viewing of the season. What are we at? Like 9K views on that one? We haven't even hit 10K. We only had the peak was like maybe 700, 800 people watching when we usually have like 1.5K. It's because you Dolphins fans can't take it. Most of y'all gonna listen. The more the Dolphins lose, I know the more the channel's is gonna go down, and that's all right with me. It's A-OK, Otay. Anyway, let's get to this here Pepe Sylvia current playoff picture machine. Like I said, something that the Dolphins fans have gotten really accustomed to. They're playing with. They've been dialing it, and what if this scenario happens? What if that scenario happens? Actually, I got a better one for y'all. Let me go here. Let me see if I can, give me 1 second here. I even got something that y'all use. We can use both of them. Let's see here. Where is it at? Oh, I think it's this one, right? From the New York Times. Yeah, we got to use this one too. Let me go here. Let me go load this motherfucker up here. And we gonna see. This is something that how can the Miami Dolphins make the 2022 NFL playoffs? This is the one, right? Oh, don't tell me I need a damn subscription. Oh, hell no. I ain't subscribing to that. Anyway, let's go back to the playoff machine. Let's say this is what gets you out. This is what gets you out automatically. Let's say Zach Wilson doesn't completely look like an inept quarterback tomorrow and they win. Let's say the Patriots beat the Raiders, which is going to happen. We're not losing to the Raiders. You haven't lost to the Raiders since 2002. Patriots win. Chargers win. You notice how that Miami Dolphin logo that y'all so love, by the way, it's a horrible logo. It looks like a fucking slug. Should have went with the old one back when, Ace Ventura, Pet Detective, Back when that logo was A-OK, Otay. You notice how the Dolphins logo just disappeared? In an instant. Jets win, Patriots win, Chargers win. But let's say Let's give you some hope here. Let's give you some hope. Let's say the Titans beat the Chargers. Oh! You're still not in the playoff picture, Dolphins fans. You mean to tell me that the Chargers-Titans game don't mean a damn thing? You're still not in the playoff seating as we speak? You mean to tell me that all AFC East teams are in the playoffs besides those overhyped, we're going to the Super Bowl Miami Dolphins? Nah, that can't be right. Nah, you mean to tell me there's a possibility tomorrow that out of all the AFC East teams, even the Dolphins were in first place like 4 weeks ago. They were riding high. They had the MVP quarterback. No one could stop Tyreek Woman beat a hill. No one could stop Jalen Waddle while he was waddling all up in the end zone doing the little penguin dance. Huh? Mike McDaniel, boy genius, you mean to tell me out of all the AFC East teams tomorrow that if all they need is the Patriots and the Jets to win, the Miami Dolphins, who have a tiebreaker over us, by the way, a tiebreaker over the Patriots, you're still not in the playoffs tomorrow. Is that what you're trying to tell me, Dolphins fans? Because you see what fucked you was the tiebreaker, you lost to the Jets. And since it would be a 3-way tie, you're out. Finito. You're done. It's finished. Fins down in this motherfucker. Oh, don't you love it? But this is how I think it's going to play out. I think the Chargers are going to win. Let's see here. Bengals beat the Buccaneers. I mean, that actually, nah, bro. I mean, even if that happens, it wouldn't even really matter, right? I mean, that's for whoever AFC North team is gonna make the playoffs regardless. I tell you what did help you today was that the Browns beat the Ravens. I think that actually did help you because I know you got a tiebreaker over them, which could help you in the long run. But then again, we'll see. Let's see here. I got the Chiefs beating the Texans. I'm only going to do AFC teams. Steelers. Let's say the Steelers win. What up? See, Cowboys over the Jags. This doesn't even matter. Let's see, Broncos win. Who cares? Let's see the Saints win. I got the Giants winning, Eagles winning, and I got the Packers winning. That gives are the Packers still in it? Because you play Green Bay next week, 5-8. Nah, Packers are pretty much done. That doesn't even matter. Anyway, this is my prediction. This is what matters. Even if the Titans beat the Chargers, you're still out. You're still out. I'll tell you what could really change things and could really could really piss me off tomorrow. Even if the Patriots win tomorrow, if the Jets somehow lose to the D-Toilet Lions tomorrow, this is what happens. The Jets would not only screw themselves, but screw the Patriots also. That's insane to me. That we have to rely, that I'm actually rooting for the New York Jets tomorrow. Because if the Jets somehow lose tomorrow, even if the Patriots win tomorrow, you still got the 7th seed. Even if, let's say, Tennessee beats the Chargers. Okay, well, that changes things. If the Titans beat the Chargers and the Jets lose anyway and the Patriots win, then the Patriots are the 7th seed. But look at that! Right behind you. But that's not what I think is going to happen. I think the Jets are going to win. I think the Chargers are going to beat the Titans because they trash. And this is how we're going to do the seeding tomorrow. Jets win. The only way the Jets get in there is if the Titans beat the Chargers. But let's say, for argument's sake, we're gonna do the most realistic predictions. This is my predictions. This is what I put money on every week. So this is how this would end with the Dolphins out, the Jets still out, but then again the Chargers would get the 7th seed. But let's go to week 16, shall we? I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna let people in here. Because we smoking that Dolphins fin pack tonight. Yeah, we smoking that pack tonight. Anyway, make sure y'all hit that like button. And I'm not reading your comments. So unless it's a super chat, I'm not gonna be able to read all your damn comments because I'm stuck here looking at this Pepe Sylvia playoff machine. Anyway, week 16, Jags and Jets. You know what? The Jags are playing pretty good, but I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna give the Jets another win. Ravens, I think they can bounce back. Who cares? Let's see, get the Lions that one. Bills beat the Bears. That's an easy win. I say the Browns beat the Saints. I say the Chiefs beat the Seahawks. Giants. I don't know, Vikings over Giants. I'll get to the Patriots in a minute. Titans beat the Texans. Niners over Skins. Eagles over Cowboys. This game doesn't even matter, huh? Who cares? Give it to Raiders. Broncos, Bucks. Who cares? Chargers over Colts. Anyway, so let's say the Dolphins beat the Packers. Let's say, did I already do that? Okay. Here, I'm gonna throw you a bone, Dolphins fans. I'm gonna say we're gonna lose to Cincinnati. Okay? Let's say we lose to Cincinnati. The Jets beat the Jags, you're still out of the playoffs. You're still out of the damn playoffs, Dolphins fans. I'm even throwing you a bone. I'm giving you the Bengals over the Patriots. So let's say we lose. Jets beat the Jaguars. Let's go to week 17. Let's see here. Cowboys over the Titans. Who gives a damn? Ravens over the damn. Lamar should be back. Lions over them. Jaguars over Texans. That are there. Colts over no, we're going Giants over Colts. Eagles over Saints. Bucks over Panthers. That's a thought. Who cares, right? And let's just give it to Browns. I'm doing this for playoff scenarios. There. Oops. Packers. Oh, Vikings. Bills. Oh, that's a tough one. Chargers gonna beat the Rams. They suck. Injured. Anyway, so let's see here. These are the big games. Let's say as we stand here, let's say the Jets do it again. They beat the damn Seahawks. Let's go. They're on a winning streak right now. We're gonna put the Jets over to the Seahawks. We're gonna put and let's say if you lose to the Patriots lose to the Dolphins. I mean, Patriots beat the damn. So if we even beat the Dolphins, we're not in. So let's say if the Jets lose to the Seahawks, which is hypothetically, we would be back in. It really is between us. Let's say the Dolphins beat the Patriots. You're still not in. You're still not in the playoffs. Even if I give you the win against us, you're still not in the playoffs. Unless the Seahawks beat the Jets, which would come down, which, in my opinion, would come down to week 18. Right? Because then if the Jets beat the Dolphins, let's say the Seahawks beat the Jets, Dolphins beat the Patriots. If we go to week 18 and let's say the Jets beat you last game of the season, then you're out. Then it doesn't even matter what the Patriots do, they're going to be out no matter what. So pretty much your playoff hopes is coming down to, the way I'm looking at it here is, you have to beat us. The week 16 game against the Packers doesn't even matter at all. Your season's going to come down to, you have to beat us, the Patriots, on the road in another, hopefully, blizzard. And it's going to come down to the Jets game. So no matter what happens against the Packers, which is absolutely doesn't matter at all, even if y'all lose, your season, regardless, because even if we go to week 16 and let's say the Packers beat y'all, Patriots somehow come up with a damn miracle and beat the Bengals. The Jets win. The game, everything will still come down to those last two games because the Packers game is a non-divisional game. So it really doesn't even matter. Because even if you beat, let's say you beat us, we beat the Bengals somehow, and then the Dolphins beat the Patriots. Who is that 6th seed? Damn, Cincinnati 6th seed? Let's say, what if Cincinnati beats Buffalo? Then they go to the 5th seed. Then week 18, let's say the Dolphins win. They're the 7th seed. Yep, just like I expected. Your entire season is going to come down to the Patriots game, because let's say you beat the Jets last game of the season, but you lose to us. Then what happens? Then we get it. Exactly. So your entire season, literally, your season starts and could end in week 17, because just say the Patriots, we beat y'all go back and beat the Jets. Y'all are still out of the playoffs. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. So technically, and you know I'm going to love this, I have the chance, Dolphins fans, are y'all listening? Let me go check this chat. Dolphins fans, I hope y'all, 231? Y'all season, I'm just getting the Woody just thinking about it. Your season doesn't matter next week against the Packers. It's a non-conference game. You could win or lose. It doesn't matter because of tiebreakers. Your season literally your season's in my hands. Y'all realize that, right, Dolphins fans? We could end your season. I said this at the beginning of the year. I said that I guarantee that Dolphins Patriots game is whoever wins that game is going to get into the playoffs. Whoever loses, their season's over with. Because if you lose the Patriots game, the Jets game don't fucking matter at all. It don't fucking matter. Your season is in my hands, Dolphins fans. How do you like them apples? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I already have all types. I have videos planned. I have a whole movie planned for y'all motherfuckers that week. I'm going to talk so much shit. That's my Super Bowl. I understand I got 6 Super Bowls, but technically, I just think there needs to be a 7th ring added to my collection. If we eliminate you from the playoffs, I'm buying a special commemorative ring just for that game. I'm going to buy a commemorative ring just for that game. And you know what it's going to say? New England Patriots eliminated the Miami Dolphins. Oh, I love it. I love it, Dolphins fans. Oh, I love it. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I can just, regardless of what happens, well, the Patriots better freaking win tomorrow. I'll tell you that, or today. That has to happen. And like I said, if I reset this thing, the only thing that needs to happen tomorrow, the only thing that needs to happen is the Patriots beat the Raiders, Jets beat the Lions, and you're automatically not in the playoffs any longer. That's all that has to happen. It doesn't matter if the Chargers win, you're still out. It doesn't matter if the Titans win, you're still out. If the Chargers win, let's say the Patriots somehow shit themselves and the Raiders win, you're still out of the playoffs. So a combination of Jets, Patriots, and Chargers is going to screw you tomorrow. Right? If the Jets win, you're automatically, no matter what the hell happens, unless, I don't know the time, this could get you back in. if the Titans beat the Chargers and the Patriots lose to the Raiders, that could get you back in, but that's not going to happen. Now, is it, Dolphins fans? Let's not be delusional. I know you're still stuck in your delusional ways right now, but let's not be too delusional. We already know the Patriots are going to win. Now, whether the Jets win or not is up to, I don't know, because like I said, if the Chargers beat the Titans and the Lions beat the Jets, pretty much you're in the playoffs again. You're in the playoffs. You're stuck in it. Well, you move down a seed, but at the end of the day, this is what you need to know. None of this matters. It all comes down to Patriots and Dolphins. And if you get by us, you still haven't clinched the damn thing because it's going to come down to Dolphins versus Jets. So either way, you're in the same exact position you have been in this is the third year in a row now. You've been in this position. We're late in the season. You need a game to clinch a playoff spot. You're in the same position. Do I see Kansas City possibly losing? And let me go check their schedule. Because I don't think so, bro. What do they play? The Texans tomorrow? Absolutely not. Week 16. That Seahawks game, I don't see them losing to the Seahawks, bro. No. I don't see them losing that game. They're not losing to the Broncos. The Chiefs have beaten them like 14 straight times now. They're at home against the Broncos. No, that's not happening. And then the Chiefs play the Raiders. I mean, listen, there could be a hiccup here somewhere. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing a hiccup here. If you look at the Bills, you already beat the Dolphins this week. You're not losing to the Bears. That's a game right there that could screw you, Buffalo. I'm gonna be real with you. If Kansas City wins out and you fuck up and lose to Cincinnati, and this game right here is a very losable game. Very losable game. It's so losable where if Cincinnati were to win, let's do the let's go ahead and clear this up. Yeah, since Buffalo fans want me to show you how they get the number one seed. If let's say here, who Cincinnati plays tomorrow? Okay, so they play Tampa. Let's say they win. Let's say Cincinnati beats the Patriots. Let's say Cincinnati beats you guys. And let's say Cincinnati beats the Ravens. That's not an easy schedule. And Buffalo ends up winning. They already won tonight. Buffalo beats the Bears. They lose against Cincinnati. And they beat Patriots. The Bills would drop. If the Bengals win out and Buffalo beats you in that game, you drop down to the third seed. If you lose one game and Kansas City wins out, they get the number one seed. So Buffalo, you can't afford to lose another game this season. Because if you lose another game this season, you're risking Kansas City. They got an easy-ass schedule. I don't see them dropping any of these games. The Chiefs would get the number one seed. So Buffalo, even, you know what's crazy? Now that I'm thinking about it, you wouldn't actually have, the only way you can clinch and the only way the Patriots you won't have shit to play for is if, let's say you win here, say you beat Cincinnati, and then the Chiefs tomorrow were to beat the Texans. Who else do they play? Oh, the Seahawks, week 17. Broncos, that week 18 game, if you fuck up and lose to the Patriots and the Chiefs beat the Raiders, they grab the number one seed. The only way you clinch is if the Chiefs fuck around and because we don't know what time these games are going to be scheduled for either. That's another thing. These games are probably going to be scheduled at the same time. All right? So the only way Buffalo fucks around and doesn't get this number one seed is if they lose. This game right here is huge. This Cincinnati game right here is huge. Let's say you win, and let's say the Chiefs fuck around and lose to the Broncos against Russell Wilson, which I don't see happening. Then you can pretty much clinch, right? Because let's say week 18 comes, Buffalo wins, Chiefs win, you still get the number 1 seed. What if you lose? Doesn't matter. You still clinch. What if Cincinnati? So pretty much, bro, if you're Buffalo, you might want to win all these games. We're gonna see. I mean, if the Chiefs fuck around and lose one of these games, then that's a different story. But either way, that game against Cincinnati is a must-win for y'all. That's a big game for y'all. That's the last big game of the season until we get to week 18, which is we're gonna have something online. So I don't think you'll rest your starters. Now that I'm looking at the schedules. So as far as the Bills go, y'all need that number 1 seed. Ooh, do y'all need that number 1 seed? Because I'm going to tell you why you need that number 1 seed. You don't want to have to go back to Kansas City for an AFC championship game. I don't give a damn. I don't want to put my life in the hands of referees in that damn Kansas City game. I'll tell you that. So, yeah, actually, I didn't think it was that. It's actually pretty simple, Bills fans. You need to win out. End the story. Because you ain't going to be able to rely on any of those motherfucking teams, maybe Seattle, to beat Kansas City. That's probably the only team y'all pretty much be able to, I don't know, maybe rely on. But honestly, bro, y'all just have to win out. Which is why I'm going to go back to it. This week 17 game against the Dolphins, and let's say Patriots beat the Dolphins and the Dolphins beat the Jets. We're still in that motherfucker. Unless we, even if we lose this game, we're in. Yep, I'm telling you, bro. That week 17 game, whoever wins this game, the Patriots and the Dolphins are is making it to the playoffs. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Because even if the Dolphins win and you fuck around and lose to the Jets, you're out. You're out, right? Because if I pick the Jets to, let's say the Jets beat the Seahawks, Jets beat the Jags. Let's see the Dolphins. Let's say the Dolphins beat the Packers. Week 17, Dolphins beat the Patriots. Week 7. And let's say who else is in this running here? I might have to go to Baltimore. Baltimore. Who else does Baltimore play? Steelers, week 18. Baltimore. Well, you have the tiebreaker over Baltimore, so it doesn't even matter. And then week 15. Oh yeah, Patriots beat the Raiders. Chargers win. I didn't even predict the Chargers. Chargers beat the Colts. Chargers beat the Rams. Week 18, Chargers beat the Broncos. You're out. If you win that game, you're in. Just like I said, bro. If the Dolphins want to make the playoffs, the next 2 games are must wins. If they lose either of these games, you're out. End of story. The end. Kaput. Your season's over. If you lose the week 17 game against the Patriots, you're out. If you lose the week 18 game, no matter what happens, you're out. It's that simple. It's that simple. So if you lose that game, you're automatically out. Because the Jets are in. If the Patriots somehow beat the Dolphins, and then the Patriots, well, I'm gonna see how the Patriots can get in. That's what I'm curious about. I'm gonna have to put the link in the chat in a second. I just want to see something real quick. I want to see how the Patriots can get in, even if they fuck up. Let's say we beat the Raiders tomorrow. Let's say we fuck around and lose to the Bengals. Week 17, beat the Dolphins, but lose to the Bills. Is there a way in? Is there a way in? Let's say the Jets lose 1 to the Seahawks. Still in. Son of a bitch. Week 16. Let's say Jets lose to the Jags. Then we're in. We need the Jets to lose a couple of these games. Say the Jets lose tomorrow. We're in. Yep. Pretty much. I mean, we can go 2-2. But then we need the Jets to lose 2. Which is a pretty good possibility being that they got Zach Wilson. Because even if the Jets win that, because we got a tiebreaker over them. So if the Jets go 2-2 and the Patriots go 2-2, which is very plausible, then we're out. I mean, then we're in because we got a tiebreaker. So we don't actually have to win out to get in. What if the Dolphins? See, they'll give the Dolphins. What do you guys play? Packers. Dolphins win there. Dolphins lose to us. Let's see if the Dolphins beat the Jets. Then Miami takes our spot. Because they have some type of fucking tiebreaker over us. Unless, let me see here. What I'm trying to think of what could fuck this up. What could possibly fuck up this scenario? That we don't have to rely on the fucking Jets to get us in. Week 15. Interesting. Nope, that doesn't matter. So if the Patriots beat the Raiders, we lose. We would have to beat the Bengals. What the fuck? So even if we beat the Bengals, the Raiders, and the Dolphins, if we fuck around and lose the last game, we're out. So we could go 3-1 and still out. But that would depend on the Jets. And bro, I haven't fucking bought me a Jets jersey that last game of the season. Really, pretty much. Because I'm trying to think of a scenario where the Dolphins beat the Jets and we still get in. Who's that goddamn 6th seed? Cincinnati? Even if we beat Cincinnati, it doesn't fucking matter. Right? Because that's week 16. What if the Chargers doesn't even fly? See, Titans. Oh, that doesn't matter. Chargers. I mean, I can't pick against the Chargers. These games are too easy. Chargers beat the Broncos. I'm trying to think of some scenarios here. AFC teams. Oh, yeah. Titans, Jags. It doesn't really even fucking matter. We would literally have to. We need. Unless Miami fucks around and loses. What if they lose the Packer game? Then the Patriots are in. Well, this is insane. This is pretty crazy. Because of the. Yeah, I mean, it really is going to come down to. I'm trying to think here because. Okay, I'm missing something here. Chiefs. Week 16. Browns. Doesn't matter. So we beat the Bengals. We beat the Raiders. We beat the Dolphins. We get to week 18. And the Jets beat the Dolphins. Dolphins beat the. So that's where it wouldn't matter. I don't know what I did, but it changed everything. So that game wouldn't even fucking matter. Unless the Dolphins beat us. And then the Jets beat the Dolphins. And then the Jets would overtake us. Interesting. What if the Jets fuck around and lose tomorrow? Well, they do. Let's see, lose tomorrow. Say they lose against the Jags. Then Miami gets it. Well, I'll tell you this much, man. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be fucking insane how this is going to go down. I'll tell you this much. This week 17 game right here, if the Patriots beat the Dolphins, even if you beat it, yep, I'm telling you, bro, this game is the biggest one because this changes everything. Yep. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the whatchamacallit. And I'm gonna let y'all come in here. Let me see if I can pin this link. Probably stay up for another half hour. I'm gonna let y'all argue amongst each other. Thanks for the super chat, Bills fans, but likes to have the rest of the AFC East work together to switch to fists. I'll tell you this much. The Patriots season is a success in my selfish opinion if the Dolphins miss the playoffs. The Patriots can miss the playoffs, but as long as Miami misses the playoffs as well, I win. Because see, it's all about expectations. Hey, man. Midnight Hood Strikes. I don't know if that's a troll or not, but listen, if you're going to try to come in here, I'm going to have to at least recognize you. I ain't about to let this any Johnny come lately up in here. Just let y'all know that right the fuck now. I ain't about to let Tuanon up in this motherfucker. That's what I thought. Bye. Let's see. Let me start reading these comments here. I know Jets Unleashed ain't up in this motherfucker talking shit, bro. Jacksonville, Cameroon, Miami. Jet season is success. I don't believe that. That is absolutely a falsehood. That if you want to say it's a success and you don't make the playoffs, because you missed the playoffs last season. So how the fuck is it a success? You in the same boat as last season.
What up, my man?
Yeah, what you got to say? What's up?
Dude, I'm just excited, man. Dolphins lost, man. They choke again, dude. That gives us Jets fans hope that we can still be in the playoffs, but depends on what Zach Wilson does, dude. I'm really concerned on what's gonna happen tomorrow. I'm not sure we're gonna win.
Cool.
What's up?
Who is this?
Oh, I'm the TD troll. I'm there every week to fuck with TD.
Oh, you're the Tua. Oh, you're the Tua guy.
No, I just fuck with TD every week. I'm the Bills guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're what are you, King
Yep, King Allen.
King Allen? Okay,
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Not much, just enjoying the victory. Dolphins choke again. As soon as it starts snowing, they just crumble.
I ain't gonna lie. There was little time in there where I was when they were up 8. I was a little nervous, just a tiny bit. I'm just like, bro, Dan's gonna have to get that damn tattoo on his left ass cheek.
Nah, as soon as the snow started flying, you knew we were in smooth water.
As soon as I saw the flurries come, I'm like, yep, y'all got it. Because I know well, you know what? It's crazy because Tua actually made 2 pretty damn good passes on that drive.
Well, one, he had to use the freaking DB's helmet to fucking
Helmet,
catch
yeah,
it.
but still, I would still say that's a for the conditions. That's for him. That's a good throw. But I knew they were going to win that game as soon as it started. Yep.
Josh was going to take it, like he always does. He owns that franchise.
Yeah. Well, like I said, man, do you think you get the number 1 seed? Because like I was at the playoff machine.
The only team that worries me are the Bengals, but you don't know what Bengal team shows up. You don't know how injured they'll be. So, I mean, I ain't saying we're gonna lose yet. I think. Do you
think the Bills need the number 1 seed to get to the Super Bowl?
I don't think they need it, but I think Bills fans deserve it.
I mean, nobody deserves anything. If you want to be,
we suffered for quite a little while.
I mean, Dolphins fans will sit up here and tell me that they deserve to win a playoff game, but I disagree.
You and me both, right there.
So, I mean, I honestly don't think any fan deserves anything. I mean, at the end of the day, you chose a team that you root for. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Or it was chosen for you if your daddy gave it to you. It doesn't even matter, bro. Like, you suffer with what the hell you chose. And even if you chose a team at a young age, you still had a chance to change the team before you hit puberty. So I don't feel bad for any fan of any fan base, bro. You made that choice.
Yeah, that's true. That's a way to look at it.
I mean, unless you were born in that area and this is you just a homer, then I can understand that. But no, bro, I don't believe that. Oh, we fans deserve this. We fans deserve that, bro. You can jump off the damn ship whenever the hell you feel like it.
That's
true. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody fucking putting a gun to your head saying you have to root for this team. Dolphins chose this game.
Stands them better luck if you jump ship.
Well, here's the problem: when you're a social media savant like that, when you're a social media content creator, you really can't change. Well, I mean, you can, but
I mean, he's
would,
got how
He'll
many
get
different
blasted,
pages?
that's for sure.
not even blasted. You lose your entire subscriber base.
TD's got how many different pages? He's got Philadelphia, Dallas.
Yeah, he could do that, but do you honestly think he could build up any type of fan base if he were to jump ship now?
No.
That's true. Well, he wants
Exactly.
to go mainstream and kind of cover everything according to what he says before. So I mean, he could just
that's
do
his
that.
choice. Who is this? DF Forever. Who is this? You got about 3 seconds, bro. Say something. That's what I thought. Bye. Anyway, if you get up on the panel and you ain't say nothing in like 3 seconds, you get like a 3-second countdown. Then bye. Especially if I don't recognize you.
I love how these Jags fans are now being so confident that they think that they can take on the Jets. Even though there's some Jags fans in the comments.
They don't even play the Jags tomorrow. What are you talking about?
No, but we play them Thursday night.
Are you really talking about a game? Are you, bro? You should be worrying about the damn Lions, dog.
I am. I'm worried about multiple games, man. Again, if we don't stop winning, doesn't matter.
I mean, if you don't win tomorrow, right? And the Patriots, we beat the Raiders, bro. Y'all can forget about making the playoffs. You don't even have to worry about the Jags.
To be honest, yeah, it all starts tomorrow. We have to win tomorrow.
I mean, every game from here on out is pretty much a damn must-win
for everyone that's not leading a division. Yeah,
true.
Or if you're looking for a certain place in the lineup. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Master, what's your opinion of the Vikings versus Colts game?
I mean, I wasn't shocked. I'll tell you that much.
Matt Ryan, that's all you have to say.
I mean, people act like this was like it was a historic comeback. Why would I throw a video up on that, bro? The Colts are fucking dumpster fire, bro.
I know, but the whole Matt Ryan has the biggest Super Bowl loss now.
I mean, here's the thing: Matt Ryan played for my alma mater. Like, technically, I'm supposed to be a fan of him, but I'm not because he went to BC. But at the end of the day, bro, I don't really give a damn about Matt Ryan. I think it's sad that he now holds the 2 biggest choke jobs in NFL history. I just think
that's really why I thought you'd have a video about that.
Nah, because he doesn't. I mean, I hate the Colts. I'll hate them forever, but I don't hate them like the Dolphins. And I'm not wasting my time on them. They're not going anywhere. They're a doormat franchise.
Not anytime soon.
Again.
Hey, Master, is there a chance that the Ravens don't make the playoff?
They'd have to lose like every game going forward.
How far is Lamar from coming back? Like, do we know the timeline of that?
No,
I thought I heard Christmas.
I mean, that's next week.
That's true.
They can lose against the Falcons. They can lose. Who else do they play?
Well, they got to play the Bengals one more time.
Yeah, that's the week 18.
That's the last game. That's the last.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll probably beat the Steelers. And if they lose the last game, they're still in.
Yeah. So they would have to.
They would have to completely just flop. Like if they were to lose another game, like the I don't know, if they lose out like against Pittsburgh, then they would be out.
Then the chance of that happening isn't high.
Yeah, that's why I said I'll try to make the most realistic playoff predictions.
I'm really looking forward to your
Dolphins. Week 17. Week 17, this is an elimination game. Patriots and Dolphins is a playoff elimination game.
Yeah, man.
Jets and Dolphins, playoff elimination game.
Yep.
Pretty much our division comes down to 2 elimination games.
Right.
You lose the game, you're out. End of story. There really isn't really many scenarios I can get you in if you lose one of those games.
Right. Don't we have like if we win against the Jags and the Dolphins, we beat the Chargers?
Come back. DF, you can come back if you want, bro. I didn't see your chat. What is there to talk about, bro? The Colts fucking choke, man. I mean,
that's really
nothing to talk about. I mean, it was
Matt Ryan, just another choke.
Could have saw that a mile away, bro. There ain't nothing impressive about that Vikings win, in my opinion, bro. I mean, 33-0 is that's some crazy shit to come back from that. I mean, you got to be fucking really inept to give away a 33-0 lead. But then again, Jeff Saturday became Jeff Shatterday because he shat himself on fucking Saturday. What a fucking joke. What a joke of a fucking hire that. Yeah, this is pull somebody off that only coached in like one game in high school. He used to be NFL.
My only thought is they were trying to get a better draft position, so they just bought in somebody that was.
I'll tell you what, if I was the Vikings, I'd still be fucking worried, bro. You were down 33-0 against the Colts, dog.
What are they going to do when they face San Francisco in the playoffs?
They were down 33-0 in the first half. How does that even happen? And against the Colts team, who's not really good. That Colts team is trash.
It really is.
I have a feeling when the Vikings go into the playoffs, they're gonna have like one good game, and then the next game they're gonna be
bro, they're one and done. They might win.
Who they play.
Yeah, they're not going to no damn Super Bowl.
The Giants, they might win.
The Vikings are not coming out of the NFC. That one thing is for sure. That's for sure. They're not coming out the NFC.
It's a two-team.
It's the Eagles.
Race. Technically, if they like in the 2 seed versus like the 7 seed, could they then win that game then?
The Lions could technically beat them if they make it.
The Lions can.
They would have to be us tomorrow in order for that to happen.
I don't know. I had you guys. I was playing around with it. I had you guys beating the Lions. The Lions still making it. So
where are all the Dolphins fans? Click that link, Dolphins fans. Y'all scared? Y'all pussy?
What happened
to
man, where y'all
the
Savage
They're
guy?
choking in the cold. It's too cold out.
They all busy watching damn fucking. Is TD still alive? Or they watching?
No,
I know Dolphins fans. They either watching. Let me go check all the Dolphins channels that are live streaming right now, because there's a few of them. There's the Big O Show. I know them all, bro. I got them all subscribed. Every last one of them.
I
only got TD and Dougie. The rest
Let's
of
see.
them.
I think the Big O. Let me see. I think the Big O Show.
I got a couple of Dolphins.
Oh, Big O Show just finished. TD's done.
Dougie, I think, is done. I thought I saw him go off.
Yeah, Donnie's done. Finside. Oh yeah, the copyright abuser's done. Who else does live streams for the Dolphins? TD's not streaming.
He blocked me on like 6 different Twitter accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, this really.
I didn't like what I had to say.
This really only show in town right now, Dolphins fans. You need a place to vent.
Man, that probably I bet you they're all going trying to pray that somehow all 3 teams just lose tomorrow, so that they somehow magically stay in. So
they're done. Like they can beat up on shitty teams, but when they play real teams, they're done. Been saying that.
I want to be the team that eliminates them once and for all. I want to be the team that does it.
Well, could the Packers upset them?
That game doesn't matter. I checked it. That game literally should be just they can lose or win that game. It won't affect anything because the playoff seedings come down to tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Right.
Because even if they lose to the Packers and they win their last 2 games against the Patriots and Jets, they're still in the playoffs.
Yeah.
If they lose that game and then I don't know. Like I said, those last 2 games are going to be what gets them in and that's the same for the Jets and that's the same for the Patriots.
But I wouldn't mind seeing them have a 6-game losing streak and just having all their hope crushed at once.
Not only that, what would you do in the off season? Like you can't do anything.
I mean, this is what they do every offseason. They'll they can't even look forward to the draft because they don't have any more draft capital. They don't have any cap space left. They don't have any draft capital. They're fucking stuck. They're literally stuck this offseason.
$100 million deal, and that dude is fucking a waste.
Here's another thing too. They got to make a decision on Tua because Tua's coming up on his 4th year next season. I think did Josh Allen get his deal in his 4th year or 5th?
It came in his 4th. It was extension in his 4th. He played. I think it's this year is his 5th year, and then next year is his big hit starts coming in.
So technically, Dolphins fans, you're supposed to be giving Tua an extension. And if you shit the bed and don't even make the playoffs, do you honestly believe they're going to give him an extension? Fuck no. They're going to give him a 5th year op. They're going to give him a 4th year thing. Well, no, because he'll be playing on the last year of his contract. So next year. So then it depends if they give him a 5th year option or whatever. So here's what you got to look forward to, Dolphins fans, in the offseason. And this is somebody has an echo, bro. I don't know who the fuck has that echo. So this is what you got to look forward to, Dolphins fans. I want you to listen to me very carefully. There's no mock drafts for you because you lost your last draft pick for cheating. Tankgate. You gave your other draft pick away. Who did they trade? Was it Bradley Chubb, right?
Yeah, from the Broncos.
That was the 49ers pick. So that's gone. You don't have any mock drafts to look at for the offseason. You're in cap hell. You don't have any cap space because you spent it all on fucking Tyreek Hill and Teron Armstead last offseason.
Yeah, and given X that big bonus, and he ain't done shit this year.
Jalen Waddle's going to have to come up for contract soon. You're going to have to figure out what you want to do with Tua. Are you going to give him a contract extension? Because usually rookie quarterbacks that are franchise quarterbacks get that extension in their 4th year. Next year's Tua's 4th year. What you going to do with that?
No need
got
that.
No mock drafts. You got no cap space to look forward to, so you ain't going to be signing no high-profile free agents because you ain't got no fucking money left. Why? Because you spent all your money last offseason. You went to the mall. You went on a little shopping spree. Give me a little wife beater here. Give me a little left tackle, overrated left tackle there. Let me go ahead and give you some draft picks here. That's what you did last offseason. You went on a spending spree, and you're going to be broke this offseason. Dolphins fans, you're going to be fucking at the soup kitchen looking for fucking handouts shit on the corner like a little hoe. Might as well still, you're talking about match that twerk. You're going to have to get to the fucking, you're going to have to probably go to the bar and start twerking that ass. Mike McDaniel's going to have to get on that pole and start shaking that ass.
Onlyfins.com.
Onlyfins.com, bro. Y'all better start opening them up, them accounts. Because y'all asses is broke. So you got a quarterback situation on your hands where you don't know what you're going to do. You're fucked up because now you can't even trade for Lamar Jackson because you don't have the draft capital to trade for Lamar Jackson. So
they hope he's going to be a free agent. That's their only hope.
No draft picks to look forward to. So you can rip up all the mock drafts. So you're stuck with a coach that shit his britches, couldn't get you to the playoffs. And you're stuck with a franchise that is stuck in limbo now because, one, is your owner going to sell the team? What is your owner going to do with the franchise now? And you still haven't won anything in 20. You haven't won a playoff game in, that would be 23 seasons in a row. That would make 7 seasons in a row since you made the playoffs. The last time you made the playoffs was with Adam Gase. And then you already know Matt Moore in the playoffs against Pittsburgh. That didn't work out well for you. So you be working on a playoff drought, a playoff win drought, no money, still searching for a quarterback, no draft picks, and an owner, well, who knows? And you might be looking for a new owner. So at the end of the day, Dolphins fans, what is your offseason wish list going to consist of? What offseason videos are you going to be putting out this season? Because I'm trying to figure out what the hell you're going to do this offseason, Dolphins fans. It gets better. It gets better because even when I know the Patriots ain't going to win shit, you can bring up the Patriots all you want. But you know what? We got this offseason. We got money. We got another $50 million. We're the second team with the highest cap space, so we can go out and we can spend. We can go ahead and fire our offensive coordinator, bring in a new one.
You definitely
need what we want to do with Mac Jones, but guess what? We got the money and the draft capital if we want to go trade for a franchise quarterback. Something that you can't fucking do.
Like the fact that Mac Jones has won as many games with whatever you want to call that little offensive system that idiot is running, he definitely needs another year with a real offensive coordinator.
I'm not getting into this with you, bro. Listen, my opinion is Mac Jones is a bum. He's trash and he needs to go. Matt Patricia needs to get fucking fired. Like I said, we're not at the end of the season yet. They could surprise me. They could do something, but I highly doubt it. But either way, if the worst comes to worst and we don't make the playoffs, we at least got options. We got options. There's all types of shit we can maneuver.
Yeah, you have a future
in the
outlook,
offseason to better our team for next year. Y'all can't do a damn thing. Not a damn thing, because y'all still how much money did they give Teron Armstead? How many years?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna have to look up that Teron Armstead contract.
Like, isn't it like 2 or 3 years?
I'm gonna have to look up Dolphins free agents too, because y'all might be losing some players.
Well, no, isn't they losing the tight end because they franchise tagged him?
Yes, right. Gesicki's not gonna be back.
And then the pass rusher too. Was that a 1 year, or did they sign him to a big deal?
No, they signed. They as soon as they traded for him, they gave him an extension, a huge fucking contract.
Damn.
Let's see here. Gesicki. Oh, yep. Gesicki's gone. Not that they even use him. Eric Rowe, unrestricted free agent. Bridgewater. Melvin Ingram, unrestricted free agent.
You think they'd be trading one of the CBs?
Nick Needham, unrestricted free agent. Duke Riley, unrestricted free agent. Orlando Roberts, unrestricted free agent. Adam Shaheen, tight end, unrestricted free agent. Trey Flowers, unrestricted free agent. I hope he comes back to Miami. Raheem Mostert, unrestricted free agent. Rick Little, offensive tackle, restricted. Sam Ugavion.
Only that, they would need a better offensive line too.
Trent Sherfield, free agent. Brandon Shell, free agent. Justin Bethel, unrestricted free agent. Jeff Wilson, that's who you traded for. He'll be a free agent. Well, y'all got some motherfuckers coming up, Dolphins fans. Y'all might be busy after all. Y'all might be busy trying to fill up a roster with no money. Let's go see some of the Dolphins contracts. Oh, this should be fun. First, let me go look at Armstead's contract, because I know they gave him a fucking shit ton of cash. Cash Armstead contract. $30 million guaranteed. 2020, 2003, 2024. Yeah, he's gonna be there for a minute. Y'all ain't cutting him. It was a 5-year, $75 million contract, $30 million guaranteed. Jesus. And then the who else is somebody mute their mic, bro. And who else? That was the Bradley Chubb contract. 5-year, $110 million. How many sacks does Bradley Chubb have? Where the fuck has Bradley Chubb been?
No,
all that money y'all gave him.
Yeah, I'm surprised they gave him how much money they did, dude. He hasn't been doing that much.
5.5 sacks this season.
And they got trash.
He had, oh no, was that this year? He had no sacks this week, no sacks against the Chargers, and he had one assisted sack against the 49ers. He had one sack against the Texans. No, 3 assisted sacks against the Browns.
Oh my goodness.
No sacks. No, he had a half a sack against the Browns. No sacks against the Bears. No sacks against the Jaguars. No sacks against the Jets. No sacks. Oh, what was that last year? Oh yeah, no, October 30th. Oh, it's because yeah. He had no sacks. So he has 1, 2, 2.5 sacks. So he has 2.5 sacks against Indianapolis.
Wow.
He has 5.5 sacks this season. Well, when did they trade for him? What week was that?
Right at the trade deadline.
November
11th?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He definitely been there at least a month.
Now y'all gonna make me have to look this stupid shit up because y'all can't tell me. Dolphins fans, you should know this shit.
Let me look this up.
November 1st, they traded for him. November 1st, they traded for him. November 6th was his first game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's played 6 games and has 2.5 sacks.
Wow. Totally worth the money they put in cap.
That's trash, bro.
You call me annoying and delusional, King Dolphin? Why don't you come up here and say something? Defend your
I don't
team.
see no Dolphins fans coming up in this motherfucking in this live stream. Where y'all at?
King Dolphin
Welcome to the Sabbath guy, dude.
delusional and annoying, but he won't come up here.
Shout out to Midnight Strikes Back. Remember, Dolphins fans are gay sharks. Yep, yes they are. If y'all Dolphins fans got so much to say, y'all can only show up when y'all win, which is usually at the beginning of the season, and then you taper off at the very end. Yep, Josh Uche has 10 sacks in 8 games. But you don't see us paying him $100-something million. I can't believe they paid that bum Bradley Chubb $100 million, bro. That's fucking crazy. That's where all your damn money's going to.
Him, Hill, and
they gave Bradley Chubb franchise quarterback money.
Hey, give him a football. See if he can throw, man.
He might
this
throw
dude
better.
says, I don't have a phone. How the hell are you even in the live chat if you ain't got no damn phone? What are you texting with? On Betamax? What are you at the damn internet? What are those things called? Internet cafes? Or you sit down
at a Starbucks?
He's at an internet cafe, bro, in like a library that doesn't close, using the damn free Wi-Fi.
Man,
bro, there's a literal link. I pinned it, right? That link is pinned.
Yeah, you did.
I don't see no Dolphins fans hopping in this damn StreamYard.
Nope.
It's free. It ain't costing you nothing.
You know what? Even when we lost to the Patriots, I still came up here and talked. So,
yeah, I was here for both the Jets loss and the Vikings loss.
Yeah, those suck.
Those
do. Definitely hurt it.
But if you're gonna talk shit when they win, you better be sure you're there when they lose.
Yes, I do agree with that.
Not good, but
hey,
we win.
That's how the game plays. You know, that's the fun of it. You know, when you win, it's fun. When you lose, it sucks.
Well, like I said, Dolphins fans, your time is over. Let's see what your pathetic fan base has more. Your stupid ass fan base. Let's see what they look at this, bro. This is your fan base, bro.
I wonder if Nick enjoyed his ride home today from wherever he watched the game. I'm going to have to make sure to tweet at him about that. From all my accounts.
That haunts me about this game is that Sherfield drop in the end zone. I don't care. These are Dolphins fans commenting. Main thing, get mugged. The ball. That was the most blatant, obvious pass interference penalties I've ever seen.
Oh, so they're blaming refs, I see.
Wonderful. Of course they are, bro.
They always got to have somebody to complain.
Don't forget the intentional grounding call that didn't get called on Allen.
Dude,
you know what?
Maybe the offensive line was holding left and right, and there was no calls.
Should we talk about
all the refs they want?
Who is this? Ricardo Green? Who is this? Ricardo Green II? Hello? Got about 5 seconds to state your business.
What's up, fellas?
Dolphins fan? Hello?
Hello?
This motherfucker ain't saying shit. Anyway, back to what I was saying here. Reading some of these comments.
It's funny because they didn't want to call about the guy who hit Josh Allen out when he was away going out.
Josh kind
I
of
don't
flopped
care
at that.
about
It
moral
wasn't as
victory
bad as it
BS.
made
This
it
team
seem.
played
Josh
well
kind of
enough
pulled
to
a
win
LeBron
tonight,
there.
but bad play calls on third downs and receivers dropping crucial passes early on killed us. Not even to mention the referee takeover, but that's another bro. I swear, it's always Dolphins fans. The only Dolphins fans complain about this dumb shit. I'm sick of moral victories. I want a real win. Any moral custody post or comment can suck a dick. I'm so tired of investing time into this team for them to piss away easily winnable games in the fourth. This is a real Dolphins fan comment. These are Dolphins fans commenting, Dolphins fans. Why can't you all just realize this is the fact? Stop with the calls and this calling and go our way. Shut up.
Miami's turning into the new Dallas Cowboy fans.
That's a good one.
Well, Cowboys, nah, they're definitely not Cowboys fans because Cowboys got 5 rings. Cowboys
No, I'm
have
just
been
saying, like,
relevant.
it's always their year. Like that. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's our
I mean,
year.
I
We're
think a
going to
lot
the
of fan
Super Bowl.
bases
I've heard
say
that
shit
from
like
TD
that,
the
though.
last 4 years.
Same shit for 20
Miami,
years.
we going to get in the playoffs, and then we going to win the Super Bowl. We going undefeated.
I mean,
Do it
that's
every
just
year.
TD acting, bro. TD knows deep down he doesn't believe that bullshit.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
it's
TD doesn't believe that bullshit because we talked to him in our fucking group chat. I know he doesn't fucking feel that way.
not only that,
He's
just
doing.
watching him on his Dolphin fan channels, he does not believe that, man. Just watching him.
Of course he doesn't, bro. He does the shit for the camera, which I mean, if you want to do it like that, but it's for entertainment, bro. Don't believe everything you see, bro, or hear.
Exactly.
Still.
I just get annoyed at hearing it.
I mean, but bro, that's who he is, bro. I say a lot of annoying ass shit too. If the Bills fuck around and don't win a Super Bowl, you best believe I'm gonna be front and center talking shit.
I understand that.
Or the
But-
Jets not being the Patriots for 14
Well, that
times.
ship is sailed, bro. You have to try again next
when
year.
the roundtable first came about, truthfully, the person I thought I was going to like the least was you, Tyson. But I think I like you more than Dan, and that's coming from a Bills fan.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't give 2 shits who likes me on this fucking thing.
I know you don't, but I'm
here
saying.
to piss people off.
I know.
I'm a troll, bro. That's what people don't understand. I'm a troll. I'm a born troll, bro.
I know.
I literally am under my bridge right now, siphoning Wi-Fi from fucking the nearest McDonald's, bro. That's how much of a troll I am. I don't know why these people don't understand that.
But I used to hate
what does
Patriots
this dude say?
fans
Dolphins fan
with
here.
a
Feel like we had a
passion, and
very
that's
winnable
turned on
game.
its head so much.
Dolphins fan here. I feel like we had a very winnable game. Defense shit the best. Well played call at the end. Great game either way.
Well, they never had
Shout out
defense
to
to begin with.
Super chat. Let's see. I don't know what I'm talking about, huh? Well, Justin, why don't you tell me what I'm? Tell me something. Tell me something that I don't know what I'm talking about, bro. Tell me, Justin. Tell me.
Come on here and do it. We
You
want
have
to hear it.
welcome to hit that link or whatever fucking Obama phone you got to come up here and tell me what I don't know instead of just typing. You don't know nothing. Tell me what I don't know.
Master, dude, you know a lot, man, dude. Especially with Zach Wilson, dude. I had to believe it just to believe it because he's still on my team, but
you got to believe in your quarterback. Trust me, that's understandable.
Yeah.
Trust me, I threw my beliefs in a lot of shitty quarterbacks.
Jesus,
from
this is a
JP
funny-ass
Lossman
meme.
to Trent Edwards to
You heard it here, folks. This fucking a funny ass meme. Greatest threat to world peace. Josh Boyer, Kim Jong-un, Al Khamenei, and Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping.
Did you see the thing at Josh after the game? There were Dolphin fans booing him. He yelled at them to go home when he was trying to do the interview.
No, I didn't see that.
And then he came out and they were asking him what it's like to play in the cold, and he said, "I wish it were colder."
Who, Josh Allen said that?
Yeah.
Good. Christian Wilkins leads the league in this is the Dolphins subreddit right now, bro.
goodness.
You know how fucking pathetic fan base this is. This is so self-loathing. Oh, woe me. The sun ain't shining today.
Why does it have
so
to be
pathetic and sad, bro. The Bills only won because of snowballs. Okay.
Oh, I saw your little thing with Dougie about that, about pelting the Bills with water balloons. That shit was funny.
Oh, yeah, when I said, yeah, it would have been cool because it would have cooled down the players a little bit. That would have been nice. Tua played better than anyone in this fan base expected. In fact, he played very well. He was 17 for 30, 17 for 30, 234 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. And one of them should have been picked. There's a couple of them.
He had
actually.
3 or 4 that should have been picked. They were
bro,
just
get the fuck out of here, bro. This is not an impressive stat line. Stop
17 to 30, barely over 50% completion
percentage. That's what
percentage.
I'm saying, bro. Like that's not impressive. That's not an impressive stat line.
It's not.
It really isn't.
They're acting like he went 33 of 40.
Like I said, 2 in years going to 2 in year.
Oh, dude, wait until you see Zach and Niels, man. Those people I just can't deal with.
There's no such thing as Zach and Niels. They don't exist.
They do exist. You have not met them, my man.
I've seen the Jets subreddit, bro. They all hate Zach Wilson.
Oh no, you haven't seen them on YouTube,
fantasy
man.
football team is called Zach Wilson Mom Hunter.
I follow all the Jets YouTubers, bro. I don't know any. I mean, they might not hate Zach, but they don't fucking
it
have
ain't like
Zach
the whole
pom-poms
Tua
and
thing.
shit.
No. That was like no. I'm not saying them. I'm just saying in the chat, dude. There was like a bunch of Zach and Niels.
Hey, Justin, I'm gonna respond to you. If we miss the playoffs, as long as you miss the playoffs too, we win. That's all that matters to me. I will gladly miss the playoffs if it means you miss the playoffs. Listen, we can both be miserable, but at least I have cap space. I have draft picks.
You have a future.
I have a future. You don't.
You have a top defense?
You don't, Justin.
Top defensive players.
Yeah, you might win Defensive Player of the Year, too.
Well,
we back, man. We back, man. Dolphins going all the way, man.
Wait, who was his main mafia?
Dolphins fans keep crying, man. They need to stop crying, man.
Hey, Billy, I ain't gonna lie, bro. There was like within like a 1 minute span, I was sweating for a minute. I'm like, bro, these Bills better not find a way to fucking lose.
As soon as the flurry started, it was sealed.
The Bills fucked up. They played fucking zone a little bit.
Hey, mister, you said I hate on the Dolphins. You can't even sleep. Oh, I'm gonna sleep really, really well. I'm actually planning on going to sleep in a little bit. I'm actually so excited I can't sleep.
The Dolphins' future is sunny. Yeah, okay. That's about all it is. You would look in the sun.
I'm so happy I can't even sleep right. When I lay my head down on my pillow, there's gonna be a big ass smile on my face. We're gonna be like the Joker, bro. Can't even wipe the smile on my face. Who is this? Ali Akbar. Players like he'll go to Miami to drive sports cars and chase tail not to win football games. Thank you, Ali Akbar.
And beat up their pregnant girlfriends.
Yes.
That's true.
Does anybody think Dolphins are making the playoffs?
Yes.
No.
Yes, I'm a hater. Yes, I am a hater. I hate the Miami Dolphins. Are you new?
You think you hate the Miami
Dolphins?
I hate them more than you.
I think we
Nobody
all
hates the Miami Dolphins more than me, bro.
Truthfully, I don't even hate Miami.
I'm a Bills
Miami
fan. I hate the Dolphins more than the Patriots.
No, but I hate the Miami Dolphins more than anybody could hate anything in their life, bro.
I love when they choke. It's fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm. To be honest, my most hate team is the Patriots because they just been able to get our numbers, dude. It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, but at least the Patriots won Super Bowls. Dolphins haven't won shit
in
True.
50 years.
They haven't won a playoff game since 2001.
Will there be more than 5 Patriots fans at the bro? I see him in the chat. It's more than 5. I don't give a damn if there was no Patriots fans in the live chat, bro. As long as it's just me, I'll be the only Patriot fan. How about that? I know one thing. There wasn't. Hey, listen, a lot of Dolphins fans. They were. Look at the last AFC's roundtable, bro. Where were all the damn Dolphins fans at? Y'all disappeared. That's
It's going to be a ghost town this week, too.
Yeah,
we might not even crack 300 views this week on the round table. You know how
Master,
Dolphins
way
fans
into
are.
out of the playoffs, like completely. That's gonna be fun.
Somebody said, "Why hate losers?" That's funny.
Case Keenum.
I have to make sure they continue to lose.
All we talk about is the Dolphins, of course. The Dolphins.
Here's the thing, right?
There's nothing
Here's
else
the thing
to talk
about hating people. You have to make sure they stay in their place. You can never let them come up for air to breathe. You have to make sure they drown and they stay where they're at. I can't give the Dolphins any leeway because anytime I give them any leeway,
give them an inch, they take a mile.
Exactly. Bro. They take advantage of it, bro. I need these losers to stay in their place. I don't want
Torres
them
can come up here and say something.
Here's another thing too. We already know the Dolphins will never win a Super Bowl ever again. Like as long as the NFL exists, the Dolphins will just never win a Super Bowl. That's already set in stone. But for a peasant franchise like the Dolphins that haven't won anything for so long, I can't have that fan base giving any type of hope. Any hope. The best time to hate, when the Dolphins had no hope for years and years, that was the best because you didn't hear shit from them. But now that they think they have hope, that's when you got to check these motherfuckers. I can't let these motherfuckers win a single playoff game. I don't even want them sniffing the playoffs. I don't have any problem with them having hope, but as long as I know that hope will be taken away, that's all that matters to me. So that's why I understand that they always lose, but at the end of the day, I have to make sure they stay in their place.
But the Dolphins beat the Patriots more than anybody ever.
Number one, that's a lie. That's a lie.
They got the
because
best.
The Dolphins never beat us in meaningful games. They only beat us in regular season games. Brady was 24-12 against Miami. Brady was 24-12 against Miami. There was a stretch where the Patriots beat them 7 straight times between, I think, 2013 to 2016. There was like a 7-game win streak the Patriots had on them. I remember that because I was on YouTube and I was making fun of them at that time. So you don't own anything. You're 24-12. You're 12-24 against Brady. You never beat us in a playoff game. The one playoff game that we did win, we're 1-0 against you in the AFC Championship game, also known as the snowplow game. So you haven't beaten us in your franchise in the playoffs. You've never beaten us in a meaningful game. The one game that you made T-shirts out of, the Miami Miracle, the Patriots ended up winning the Super Bowl that season. You beat us last season in a season where you didn't make the playoffs, and you already eliminated the week prior. So that game doesn't mean anything to me. But I tell you this much, this game coming up in 2 weeks, that one's going to mean something. Because whoever wins that game is going to be eliminated from the playoffs. And what you going to say when it's the Patriots are the ones that are going to eliminate you from that? I want to be the one to slit your throat. I'm going to be honest with you. I want to be the one to kill you. I don't want the Jets to do it. I don't want the Packers to do it. I don't want the Bills to have done it. I want to be the team to do it. I want to be the one holding the knife. And you just imagine the beautiful content on this channel.
It's going to be great.
The videos that will commence. The creativity that would happen. if the Patriots eliminated the Miami Dolphins from the playoffs a week before they played the Jets, I don't think people realize of how beautiful that could be.
I mean, the division's pretty much taken care of after the Bills beat the Bears next week.
Well, no, they just tonight, dude. They clinched it, dude. There's no way that they're not going to take.
Yeah, I know, but mathematically, it'll be sewn up after the Bills beat the Bears.
Gotcha.
Because there's 3 games left. We have a 3-game lead, so technically, if the Bills were to lose all 3, Miami could somehow, with the right tiebreakers.
There's no way that's happening.
I'm reading
I
this
know
live
there's no
chat.
way it's going to happen,
Hater.
but mathematically, it's there.
Hater, you're such a hater. Stop hating on us. Stop hating on us. So sensitive. Jesus.
That's how you know
Miami
when you're
Dolphins
waking.
Dolphins fans are the most, like I said, remember my live stream? Dolphins fans are the most sensitive fan base in the history of the NFL. They're emotionally unstable. They can't handle it. And I would think y'all would have been able to handle it because y'all have been able to handle it for 22 years or 23 years. Y'all have gone through this every season. Why are you so surprised? That's what I don't understand about Dolphins fans. They act like this is shocking to them. This is not shocking.
They don't have long-term memory.
Maybe not. Maybe they've been, I don't know, bro.
Every year they get hit on the head so hard they just forget. And it's like, oh, yeah, we stand a chance. Whack. Nope. Oh, we stand a chance. Whack. Nope.
And the Dolphins fans also don't realize this. The more they cry about me, the worse it's going to get. The worse it's going to get for the Dolphins fans. The more petty I will be, the more hate content I will upload, the more trolling I will do. I don't understand why they don't understand this.
I'm so glad you didn't retire last year.
Same.
Well, it's for moments like this. It's because I had to remember, wait a minute, the Dolphins, now they think they're going to be on a high. They got this and such and Tyreek Hill, They think they're actually going to be good this year and make a run. I had y'all right where I wanted you when you went on that little 5-game Mickey Mouse win streak, because it was a Mickey Mouse win streak. One of the worst. It was literally the worst 5. I looked it up. It's the worst 5-game win streak. Even worse than the 7-game win streak you had last year. Those are the 2 worst NFL win streaks in NFL history. I looked it up by win percentage by opponent. You guys beat the bottom of the barrel, bro. Like you scraped the bottom of the barrel and beat up on the most shittiest teams and quarterbacks you could even conjure up. And I knew I had you right where I wanted you because I saw that stretch. Niners, Herbert and the Chargers, Bills, Aaron Rodgers, Patriots, and the Jets. I knew that stretch right there was going to end up dooming them. I knew it. They didn't want to listen to me, though.
Okay, Justin, I've been a Bills fan for fucking 30 years. I'm not
I don't have to explain something
fan.
to these morons. I wouldn't explain nothing to these Dolphins fans.
I don't even know if that's a Dolphins fan. That could be a Bills fan just starting shit.
Who cares? You ain't got no more Mickey Mouse opponents left, Billy. Where's the Mickey Mouse opponent at? The Packers? The Packers win. The Packers game doesn't matter. I don't know if you watched my little my fucking playoff machine that I was predicting, but literally your season comes down to the Patriots and Jets. You already lost to the Jets. You already lost to them.
Wilson.
Exactly. With Zach Wilson, which is even worse. You didn't just lose to the Jets. You got your ass whooped by the Jets. It wasn't even like some fluke shit. They just whooped y'all ass.
Yeah.
They took you in the back of the fucking yard and just beat the brakes off you on some World Star hip hop type shit. And week 1, I don't count that win either against us. That was a Mickey Mouse game. Mickey Mouse week 1 games are always Mickey Mouse games. I don't count Mickey Mouse games. And you really didn't even look that good in the Mickey Mouse game either.
Shoot, they almost lost to the Bears.
I mean, the only games that I really count in my world are the games that get you in the playoffs and playoff games and Super Bowls. Those are the only games that really count. You could beat up on all them little Mickey Mouse opponents that you want, but at the end of the day, what screwed you last year? You remember you went on a 7-game win streak, and as soon as the Mickey Mouse schedule was over with, and you had to play a real team in the Titans on the road in cold weather, what did you do? All you needed was a win to get into the playoffs, and what did you do? You shit yourself. The year previously, another Mickey Mouse game, Mickey Mouse win streak, and all you needed was to beat the Bills to get into the playoffs. Literally, all you had to do was to beat the Bills,
and they
put it back up in the second half. Didn't y'all put in the backup in that game?
Yep. Matt Barkley was throwing 50-yard bombs all over you.
So, and now we fast forward to this year. It's happening again. It's happening again. It never fails, bro. It just never fails with this franchise. But listen, man, we've been on here for 2 hours. 1 hour and 51 minutes. I appreciate everyone for watching. Hope you guys have a good night's rest. Even Dolphins fans, which I know you motherfuckers are gonna be up all night, replaying the game in your head. If that snowball didn't hit there, and if it was just a little bit warmer, if that snowstorm didn't hit exactly when that happened, maybe we would have won. If this call would have that inch, you guys are going to
refs on Twitter.
They're going to be fucking twisting yourself in pretzels these next 24 hours.
Making excuses.
But I want to let you know something, Dolphins fans. At about, let's see, what did the last game end? Around Sunday Night Football time, you're going to look at the standings. You're going to look at the playoff picture.
You ain't going to like what you see.
Yeah. Exactly, bro. Y'all ain't going to like what you see. Y'all ain't going to like it because the Miami Dolphins will be out of the playoffs. And the AFC's roundtable, I can't wait. It's on a Wednesday. I can't wait because I'm going to bring the champagne, bring the Chardonnay. We're going to celebrate because the Bills will be in the playoffs. The Patriots will be in the playoffs. The Jets will be in the playoffs. Hey, wouldn't the Dolphins be the last? Would they be last in the division too?
That's what I was going to ask. If we both win tomorrow,
the Dolphins will be last in the division and
that's
out
in the basement where they belong.
Can you imagine that? All this shit Dolphins fans have been talking all year. You're still in last place. I don't talk to basement dwellers. I can't hear you from all the way down there. I'm getting moist just thinking about it. All the shit that I'm gonna talk when the Dolphins are gonna be last in the division tomorrow. Oh my god. Hey, let me ask Justin a question. Based on what math, sir? Based on what math? And what history? Based on what evidence? I want to see evidence of the Dolphins making the playoffs. Where's the evidence at? I didn't see it last year. Didn't see the year before that, or 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 the year before that. Oh, I saw it that year. That was the Adam Gase year. But then I didn't see the year before that, and 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 the year before that. What evidence, sir? I'm waiting to see the evidence, Justin.
Justin's funny.
Yo, he's bad. He's down bad, bro. I know that emoji that you got ain't smiling right now. You might want to change your emoji.
Hey, Master, you know the meme of the the front face looks happy and then the face behind it looks sad? That's exactly him.
Now it's a few weeks. Bro, y'all literally were on top of the division. Literally on top of the division, and you fast forward 3 weeks later, and you're not, and you're going to be last within the division and out of a playoff spot. How down bad are you, Dolphins fans?
They real mad. They just lost to their daddy.
I just don't understand this fan base. I think Dolphins fans are literally the stupidest fan base. There's a lot of dumb fan bases, but Dolphins fans, y'all are the most delusional. Y'all have to be. I'm trying to think of a fan base more delusional than Dolphins fans. Lions fans are this delusional, and they are in the same bracket as you as far as haven't won a playoff game in this much. Why are Dolphins fans so delusional, but Lions fans accept their fate? I want to know this. Y'all haven't won a playoff game since the birth of Jesus. You haven't won a playoff game since the dinosaurs, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Like, it took a meteor to wipe out the dinosaurs for y'all to win a fucking playoff game. Why are y'all so delusional, but Lions fans aren't? Y'all are the Detroit Lions of the AFC. Y'all are. There really is no difference other than, well, oh yeah, that's right. You have a Super Bowl in 73 and 74. Was it? No, 72 and 73, my bad. That's it. That's the only difference. Y'all are the same exact franchise as the Lions. Like, Jesus. I'm done. Listen, bro, I'm gonna remove y'all. Appreciate y'all coming by. I'm about to end the stream. We had like 4 minutes left. Listen, Dolphins fans, just accept reality. As long as I'm breathing air, as long as I can keep walking, as long as I can get up in the morning, I'm going to troll you. This year, next year, until I stop breathing. It won't end. Another thing that won't end is that your pathetic, degenerate, peasant franchise will never, ever, ever, ever win a playoff game in any lifetime, any galaxy, ever. Any multiverse. There isn't, you know how the multiverse, oh, maybe in this multiverse the Dolphins won. In another, maybe in another universe the Dolphins beat the Bills tonight. There isn't a multiverse that exists where the Dolphins have won a playoff game in the past 23 seasons. It just doesn't exist. And as soon as you get that through your head and just accept defeat, lay down like the dirty dog that you are, the more friendly this relationship that we have can be. Now, I know the relationship has been rocky. It's been an abusive relationship. I've been the one abusing you. And every time you try to get up, I gotta bitch smack you right back down to reality. I understand this. It's a toxic relationship that me and you have, Dolphins fans. Like, I should be in jail right now. I should be in prison for domestic abuse. But at the end of the day, I can't help it. If you lay down and don't fight back, then I don't have to keep doing this to you. But every season we get to this juncture, you force my hand. You get delusional, you get hyped up, you start spewing nonsense. You start spewing, we're gonna win a playoff game, we're gonna make the playoffs, we're gonna make a Super Bowl run, and then I get very angry and very frustrated at you, Dolphins. And then you know what I have to do? I have to go in my closet, get the belt, and smack the shit out of you again. Just so you can shut up. I've warned you every single season. I've been on YouTube with multiple channels since 2014. And every single season, I have to do the same thing to you. When will you learn. When will you learn? I'm right, you're wrong, the end. There is no if, Daddy, can I win a playoff game? No, get your ass back down. Daddy, can I at least make the playoffs this year? No, bitch, sit your ass down. Daddy, can I at least make a little playoff run? Maybe, can I at least survive to week 18? No, bitch, you may not. You may not win a playoff game. You may not make the playoffs. And no, you may not survive until the last week of the season. You're not allowed to have any fun. You're not allowed, but keep being delusional. Keep giving yourself false hope. But then again, you just don't learn. And in week 17, I'm going to have to teach you that lesson again. You might beat us in a Miami Miracle game that means nothing when we still win a Super Bowl. You might, by the way, all the games that you beat us, especially in the Brady era, that you thought meant something, really didn't mean anything to you because you lost every game after the Miami Miracle, and we ended up hosting a Lombardi Trophy. Even in 2003, when we went 14-2, and we went up to Miami, and you beat us. We won a Super Bowl that year too. So at the end of the day, Miami Dolphins fans, I promise you this. You can brag about all the times that you beat the Patriots in meaningless games that they don't mean shit. But you have never, ever, and you remember the snowplow game, bitches, you have never beaten the New England Patriots with something on the line. Ever. In week 17, Daddy's going to have to go in his closet and get that belt and smack the shit out of you again. Because you will know your place. One way or the other. Y'all know who this is. Mass at work. See you Wednesday for the AFC's Roundtable. Enjoy the couch tomorrow, Dolphins fans. Because that's where your team will be tomorrow. On the fucking couch. On the outside. Looking in. Good night.